Ralph Kiner is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He played 10 years. How did he do it? Ken Arzon here in Vista, California. I'm looking at Thursday, October the 2nd, 2025. Here's Ralph. Have you heard of him? 1946 to 1955, 10 years. And you know what he did in 10 years? 369 home runs in 10 years. If he played 20 years and hit another 369 home runs, how many would that be? 738. If he repeated what he did in the first 10 years, in another 10 years after that, like a 20-year career, we don't know what would have happened. This guy was a power hitter. 548 slugging career. This guy was all about home runs. And in 10 years, he got 1,000 RBIs, 1,015. How about that? Give him 20 years, would he have reached 2,000 RBIs? He had 971 career runs scored, almost 1,000 there. Could he have gotten 2,000 runs scored? 6'2", 195 pounds. Ralph Kiner. Let's look at it. Does he deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame just for 10 years? Comes up 1946. They play him almost every day. He gets 23 homers. Bats .247. 1947, hits 51 home runs in his second year. He's 24 years old. 118 runs scored, 177 hits. That'll be the highest hit total for him. Bats .313. Gets 361 total bases. This guy is producing in his second year. His third year, 104 runs scored. 2 years now, 100 runs scored. 40 homers, 123 RBIs, 265 average. His fourth year is his best. 1949, Ralph Kiner, his best season. What does he do? 116 runs scored, 170 hits, 54 home runs. The second time 50 or more. 127 RBIs, leads the league. And that's his highest total for his career. 3 straight seasons, 100 runs batted in. 310 batting average. 361 total bases. Very good year. 50 homers, 127 RBIs, 310 batting average, 361. So he goes 4 for 5. What do I mean? 100 runs scored, 100 RBIs, 300 batting average, 300 total bases. The only thing he didn't do was 200 hits. In fact, he never had 200 hits in a season. That's a good year, 1949. 1950 comes back. 112 runs scored. 4 years in a row, 100. 47 home runs. Listen to the last 4 years, Ralph Kiner. 51 homers, 40, 54, and now 47. Nice 4-year stretch. 118 RBIs, 4 years in a row, 100. 323 total bases. That's .272. He's on a good roll right here. 1951, comes back, 124 runs scored. 5 straight seasons, 100. 42 home runs, 109 RBIs, 5 straight seasons, 100. 309 batting average, that's his third 300 batting average season, and he goes 333 total bases. That's the fourth time 300 total bases. So in a 5-year period, Ralph Kiner is on fire. Home runs, RBIs, runs scored, batting average, and total bases. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 1952. 37 homers, 87 RBIs, 244 average. 1953, 35 home runs, 116 RBIs, 6 times over 100, 279 average. 1954, he's 31 years old, 22 homers, 285 average. 1955, he's 32 years old. It's his last season. 18 homers, 54 RBIs. So he stops playing after 10 years. Why? He said he had back problems. From hitting all those home runs, I wonder if something in his back gave out. And then he went into the broadcasting booth. And I think he did like 20 or 30 years broadcasting. But what a tragedy that he stopped playing at age 32. This guy had 369 home runs in 10 years. And 2 of those years, it wasn't much of a production. So in 8 years, over 300 homers. What a pace he was on. If he had played 20 solid seasons, started early, he didn't start till he was 23. If he had started age 20 and he'd gone to age 40, this guy could have been a 700 home run guy. He was on that pace. But he said he developed back problems and couldn't keep going. Ralph Kiner, oh man. He's a what-if guy. There's a lot of what-if he had kept playing scenario guy. So he gets into 1,472 games in 10 years. So that's about an average of about 140 games a year. 971 runs scored. He had 6 seasons, 100 or more. That's a good production. In such a short period of time, I like the 100 runs scored seasons. 1,451 career hits. So that's about 145 hits average per year. 1,410 years. If he had played 20, he may have been 2,800 hit area. That's projecting. 216 doubles, 369 home runs. He led the league in home runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times home run title. Did you know that? Of course, Babe Ruth holds the record, 12 home run titles. So he has 7 of them. How about that? 1,015 RBIs. He had 6 seasons out of 10, 100 RBIs. That's production. 2,852 total bases. So he's averaging 280 total bases per year. And he ends up, this is a really good number, slugging, 548. Babe Ruth ended up 690 slugging. Ralph Kiner, Hall of Fame? Yes. Why? Production. Even though it's 10 years, even though it's only 1,400 hits plus, the home run title or the home run production and the RBI production in such a short period of time. And if a guy has back problems and can't keep going, do you penalize him for that? Saying, oh, you should have played 20 years. I don't know if you can penalize if someone gets injured. Say with Roy Campanella, he was another guy that got injured. Couldn't keep going. Sandy Koufax, another guy, remember? Injured, couldn't keep going. But they both made the Hall of Fame. Koufax, Campanella, Kiner's in that category, along with Jackie Robinson. Remember, he was 10 years, 1,500 hits. Do you penalize him because the league would keep him out? I agree. Ralph Kiner, Hall of Fame. This guy impresses me. It really does. It's just too bad he didn't have a 20-year career. All right, we're done with him. What do you think of Ralph Kiner? Interesting guy. 369 home runs in 10 years. That averaged out to 36 homers a year. He had 2 seasons, 50 or more. And then he had another 4. Then he had 3 other seasons, 40 or more. This guy was power. Him and Killebrew. All they focused on was power. This 279 career batting average, I don't like that. Should have been 300. All right, here's another guy, Hall of Fame. Barry Larkin. I'm going to look at him next. I'm out.